Welcome to another episode of Story Time with MemeMichelle. I have recorded this thing about 10 times and deleted it, but I'm not doing that. So if I screw it up, we gonna keep the party going because I'm tired. But I think I keep screwing it up because I like these freckles, this freckle filter. But anyway, here we go. Today, we'll be introducing London's little brother Brock, who was introduced and written in the stars in chapter 4. In chapter 4, he was just this kid who was spoiled. His parents bought him cars and he liked to talk to girls. But in chapter 6, come to find out, there's a little bit more to Brock than we thought. And this is the introduction of the crazy. Brock is an assassin, which they don't say in this book. Brock is a hitman, which we don't talk about in this book. And Brock is a handler, which we don't talk about in this book. But we kind of give clues of all three of those things. So here we go. Senior year was crazy, and for the first time, I was without a boyfriend or my sister. Before Destiny was a movie director, she was a background singer. She was still singing behind Nefertaria and traveled with a tutor. The tour was supposed to be over by the end of summer, but now more dates have been added, which put Destiny out on the road for another 2 months. I couldn't wait. I missed my sister. Little did I know, she would be home much sooner than I thought. She and Albie had gotten pretty serious, and from time to time, he would travel to be with her so she wouldn't have to be alone. One day he called me furious and hysterical. "Dynasty," he screamed. "I'ma kill him." I was like, "Who, bro?" He said, "Some nigga named Daryl, a super fan. I don't know how he got back there, but he tried to assault my baby on the tour bus." I shouted, "What the hell?" Then he told me she forgotten her tour laminates on the bus, so she returned to get them. It was taking her a little too long, so I went to check on her. I could hear her screaming, somebody please help me," from the venue. I ran to her as fast as I could. Dynasty. When I got to the bus, I couldn't believe my eyes. He had ripped her shirt and was trying to force himself on her. I beat that nigga within an inch of his life. "Is she there with you?" I said. "Yes, she is," he replied. I asked her if he could put her on the phone. "Please, sis, I don't want to be here anymore," she cried. "I'm coming home. I'm going to finish tonight's show. Then I'm catching the first flight out." "Fuck that show," I said. "Let them figure it out." But my sister was an ultimate professional, and she would have nothing to do with that. I asked her if she had reported to the authorities. She said she didn't want to, but Albie did. She just wanted to come home. "Do I need to come out there and be with you?" "No, sis," she said. "Albert is staying here with me and flying home with me tomorrow." I went downstairs and told my mom. She was devastated and so shaken, and immediately she called my dad, and he was livid. He told my mom, "Teacup, don't you worry about a thing. It will be handled." The next day, that was the day my sister retired from the music business and singing altogether, never to look back. And the day I found out that my Uncle Brock was not to be played with. You see, all my life I thought Brock was just some spoiled rotten brat. But in hindsight, he had another side that only few knew about. You must remember, my bougie family was from the streets of Chicago. That night, after my mom talked to my dad, in return, he called my Uncle Brock. And between the two of them, Daddy made good on his word. Before authorities could find Daryl, my daddy told Brock to handle it. And I guess he did, because after that, he was never seen or heard from again. Until next time, don't forget to comment, like, and share, and tell all your friends. Written in the Stars is amazing, but A Mistress to the Game, the story of London Devereaux, is going to blow your mind. Stay tuned.